So I've been thinking, and I've decided that it's finally time for all of us gay people out there to admit to the fact that homosexuality is a choice. That's right. God chose for us to be gay. He said, hey, I'm going to pick this select 10% of the population and they are going to be LGBTQ. And God's my main man, so how am I supposed to go against a plan that he has laid out for me? That'd be just a bit disrespectful to tell him, you know what, your idea isn't good enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and pretend to be straight. Everybody telling us that, we're going against God by being gay. Why do you want us to not follow the path that God has, laid out for us? Actually, rewind. I'm not gonna call that a path because a path implies that it's indeed a choice. Instead, I'm going to say you're the ones trying to get us to turn around on this one-way street we found ourselves placed upon and crash into each other and explode. And, it's not really good. I feel like everybody dies in that situation. There's no real winner. It's unclear to me. But yeah, so it is a choice that God made to have us be gay. And it is a choice for us to, do what he wants. He made us, he breathed life into our little bodies. But we don't choose to be discriminated against. That's what you choose to do to us. We don't choose to be kicked out of our homes after we come out to our parents. They choose to do that. We don't choose to be fired from our place of work due to workplace discrimination for being LGBTQ. We don't choose to have negative stereotypes because, all gay men have AIDS. And we love all these preconceived notions, that you have of us, because whenever I find out that I'm gonna go meet a new straight person, I'm like, yes, they're straight, they must be swell. Yeah, I bet that's what you think about O.J. Simpson, huh? Ted Bundy. Probably. You're probably really excited. They're straight, they must be awesome. They must be awesome. The choices that we make, there are two of them. God makes a choice to make us gay, and then we make the choice to follow what, God set up for us, this little plan, We're gonna be sitting high up there when we're done, when our bodies expire, probably from AIDS, because, all gay people have AIDS. However, you guys are the ones who choose to hate us, to demonize us, to not love us the way you should love your neighbor and yourself. Okay, so if you're a Christian, hey, hi, and you really hate me right now because I love women and I like to sleep with them, yes, I love that so much because I'm a sex-crazed gay person. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that we're reading different Bibles here. I'm just going to let you go ahead and stick to your Old Testament. I'm going to assume that you don't eat shellfish. I'm going to assume that if your children are ever terrible, you're going to stone them. I'm going to assume that, you never cursed your parents because otherwise you would have been stoned to death. I'm going to assume that you waited until you were married to have sex. And then I'm going to go ahead and assume that you're gay because there's this thing called puberty that scientifically makes you want to have sex, and if you didn't act on that, you're a homo. You're gay. But anyway, I'm going to assume that you waited until marriage to have sex. I'm going to assume that you don't judge anyone. I'm going to assume you live by the golden rule, except I feel like that's logically inconsistent considering you hate me because I love women. Yeah, it's a little fucked up, huh? So, this is just me taking responsibility for the choices that I'm making about being gay. And, hopefully you still accept me, and, maybe this'll, maybe if we finally take the blame for making this decision, you guys won't hate us as much. So, this is me. I am choosing to be gay. Bye.